I think it's more the question is, did the evacuation go smoothly?
Yes, as far as I know, everyone got out just safe.
Good.
That's
All,
good.
from what I understand, all dragons that were affected by whatever happened are fine. Dragon races are bad people, though. So if Brutus ever see one, then he smash.
Not all
Hmm.
dragon races, but
No. They are racist against dragons. Dragon hunters, children of Siegfried.
Oh, I
oh,
heard dragon
Oh,
races.
racist.
oh, okay. Yeah, dragon
Okay.
Okay.
You
races.
scared me for a second
Okay.
there.
Dragon
It's like,
racists, as in they hate dragons.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now it makes a lot more sense. Okay, that I was
Yes.
sitting here
A little
like,
bit.
my goodness, we have dragons. People who are friends of dragons, people who have dragons.
No, I am friendly with dragons. I'm just saying people who are unfriendly to dragons and want to kill them,
Yes,
smash.
yes, yes. Now it makes so much more sense.
I'm scared.
But yes, if you do have a chance to tell them, let them know that if there's anything that us in Heaven's Reach can do to assist them, we are their neighbor.
I understand. For now,
I'm
though, it's closed off, so we are just staying away from it until we figure out whatever this mana flood stuff is going to do. But for now, Dragonspire is shut off completely.
It is what it is. Things happen.
Of course. Oh, is that Hope?
She did walk by earlier.
Yes, she was taking a cup of tea to the memorial, I do believe.
Right. Well, I do know what my affinity is, though. At least thanks to Blake. Earth. When my mana flooded in, I did my I turned
They
to stone.
petrified themselves.
That word, petrified. Common is weird.
Huh. Okay. Huh. I guess it's just universal then. Wait, no, because you can't. It wouldn't really work. Sorry. Whenever I first discovered my ice magic, I froze myself in a tomb of ice for several days. So, I had a similar situation. Give or take.
I guess mine's different then, because when I discovered I had lightning, I shocked myself occasionally, but I didn't shock myself straight for 2 to 3 days.
You shocking yourself is
Did
nothing
you
new.
end up encasing yourself with lightning, though?
Huh, can I? I think I can do that, yeah.
Having it discharge off of your body unintentionally
Easy.
early on.
It'd be the equivalent of going through a hellish electric chair.
I may use lightning, but I don't want to sit in an electric chair.
Hmm?
But in terms of that, if I had too much lightning within my body, it would sometimes discharge on its own.
Ice cocoon! Yay!
Understandable.
Yeah.
So, Miss Q in Cernia to learn how to low the mana. And then this Akira individual to learn geomancy.
Akira and Katya.
Katsu as well.
I know Katsuya. I can get in touch with her so she can help you.
I think you need to get in touch with your
Or
hip,
hit you help
sis.
you. Yeah, I see. It's not agreeing with me at the moment.
Yeah, mine weren't doing the same. Were doing the same. So I decided to stop moving them so much.
Ah, I see. I see. There we go.
Boom. Oh, hello?
Sorry.
Brutus is going to be checking on some things, but good seeing all of you.
You too, Brutus.
You too, Brutus. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, Brutus.
By the way, you said that you didn't come here to vent, but that doesn't mean that you can't.
If it says anything, the reason I said that is because I'm trying to get my mind off of those things, not get into them.
Fair enough. And that's completely perfectly fine. I just wanted you to know that many of us here are welcome to listen to whenever someone needs to get something off their chest.
You're too kind, Miss Q.
After all, there are some of us who are fated to listen.
Fair enough, I suppose.
There are times in which, at least when before my fall from grace, there were plenty of times where I could only watch. I could not intervene. I could only give advice, but taking actions would have consequences.
Hmm.
You know, it was actually my good friends, the elders, a group of individuals, very powerful individuals, individuals that Katsuya works for. They actually gave me probably the best example that I could ever imagine.
Cup.
I really believe this is yours.
My teeth.
Anyways,
I'm scalded with my teeth.
for those of us who hold great power, to use that power to interfere with the course of events, it would be like trying to trim a bonsai tree with a chainsaw. Yeah. You are aware of what a bonsai tree is, right?
Are they similar to any of the trees here, or?
I guess not then. A bonsai tree is, well, I think it's a bush, technically, but effectively it's very small. Usually they grow in small bowls, and they look like tiny trees. Probably the size of, like this. So taking something that small and trying to trim it with a chainsaw.
At that point, it's not even a tree, it's like a flower.
Indeed.
Hmm.
But effectively, the illusion is whenever we attempt to try to affect the world, our actions have rippling consequences. That's why typically those who are like myself and the elders and even Lady Riza, we have individuals who champion our cause, who act in our stead. Because if we were to try to act ourselves, we could accidentally cause a calamity. We would do far more harm than good in trying to exert any of our true power against things. Of course, like I said, this is before I fell from grace.
Mhm.
At this point right now, I am but a fragment of who I used to be. And honestly, I am a fragment of a fragment at that point. I had begun to get so close to starting to achieve my goal, only to have it all swept away from me.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
And the thing is that it's not something that I can hold against the individual who caused it. For they were my child, looking out for themselves and their own family. They worried that my actions would have fatal consequences for them. And thus they decided to step away. When they left, it broke my heart, which very much is fatal for a Twillin. It is why we do not dedicate our hearts so strongly to certain things. And when we do, it is only because that is us showing full trust. But at the end of the day, it also gave me a chance to explore a different pathway. As what I have ended up being turned into, I now have the means. I have been weakened to the point where my actions do not have such catastrophic consequences. And thus I am actively able to fight for a cause I believe in. So while it may have broke my heart, nearly killed me, it definitely gave me a chance to be someone different. There's always one rule. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Well, this is a law of physics. It also applies to life itself. Every action that you ever do will do both good and bad. So, when something tragic happens, you must then look, or there will be something good that comes of it, instead of dwelling on the tragedy at hand.
Hmm. I do believe I will retire from the night. The fight has got me rather ragged. If not physically, then mentally.
Very well, dear Melinda. I hope that you sleep well.
Take care of
Thank you
yourself,
for
Mel.
your guidance. I am napping
That
here.
is what I am here for.
Well, you're napping here?
What, you said you'd be here for a week? Look at that time.
I guess that's fair.
It's not like it really affects anything in the long run.
That is fair.
Honestly, that is a unique quality about Heaven's Reach itself. If you actually were to talk to each individual here experiences Heaven's Reach time flow differently. It's a difficult thing to wrap your head around, and that's why you shouldn't try to. You just simply accept that that's how it is. But that's what makes it interesting. Some individuals can walk in here and simply experience an entire season, and then step outside, and it will be but a minute later.
What is that? The fuck?
It was a floating grimoire with an eye, I think, or a gemstone on the front.
Oh, hello, Alice.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, so I wasn't seeing things. Got it.
No, you're not. Hello, darling.
Alice, you gotta understand. Not everyone has seen you in this form, and
I know.
when they see things that they don't understand,
I know.
they get worried.
It's funny.
And it might be funny to you, but we like to tout ourselves as a safe haven.
Hi there.
And
Aye.
this being a safe haven, that would mean that they are not in risk or danger, even if other things just appear before them.
You seem to fail to realize that outside of here, the fact that... Stop jingling keys in front of me. Outside of here, it gets reinforced that all these places that claim to be safe end up
Just
not being
noticed
safe.
something. Grimoire literally has
Okay,
Grimoire
listen,
on its
listen.
binding. So it literally has the name of what it is on the binding.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like having the name book on a
Yes.
book.
I do not recommend reading what is inside of myself.
Believe me, I wasn't planning on it.
Hang on, let me see. Come on, open up for me. Open up for me, darling.
Is it like their
Just tell me
memories
what you
if you
think.
read it?
Huh.
What?
No.
No privacy. No privacy, I swear.
The reason she's warning you all is because what's in there is eldritch. it could make you go crazy if you try to read it.
Got it. Shit, I don't want to worry about.
Yeah.
100% on board.
Same here.
I love you. You are different. You're different than the other people of this fucking metaverse. The amount of people who've tried to open me and then managed to open me and then go, wow, my head really hurts.
If it says anything, I've been through enough shit where I'm done trying new things. New things hurt, and I'm done.
Like you almost dying.
No, I did die. From what Zach told me. And then he brought me back. I did flatline. Like, 10 seconds.
I'm still gonna say almost die. Because if you say die, it worries me.
Better be blunt than lie about it.
Death is also subjective. Some people do not believe that when the body ceases to function, that it dies.
Wait, hold on. I just had a crazy thought, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but now my mind is racing. So, you're the Grimoire, right?
Correct.
So if they just open you like that, does that mean like they're, you know?
Is that what you wanted to be?
No, I'm just curious because now I'm getting like ideas. Because that would make sense why they told us not to look.
I like her. She is a treat.
So is opening you up when you're in your book form like taking off your clothing?
Oh, I was thinking spreading their legs, but that works too.
Could be the same thing.
Primary domains is last. So you take that as you will, dear.
You know what? Called it.
Everything and anything. Got it.
And it's the true description of lust, not just lewd crap. It is like a lust for knowledge, a lust for power, that lust.
It's not lust for power, just wrath, though.
No, there is a difference.
No, a lust for power is kind of like envy in a way. But
Yes.
it is, what we are talking about is the intense desire, the emotion of desire.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is really funny when my primary domains are that of knowledge and lust.
Yeah, no, I kind of gathered that with you being a book.
Yeah. See, other people get it.
They're not being a book, that's just something that they can take on as a form.
So they're being a book.
Yes. Yes, I'm being a book. I
Well-
identify as Reed and me.
No, you don't. That is explicitly what you said not to do.
Okay, listen. To the ones outside of my domain, they should not read me, because I'm sorry, I don't want even an accidental domain in another universe.
Thank you.
Must also like a really hardcore graphic novel in there.
Probably.
You have no idea. But
Tentacles.
yes, many of them. Especially for magical girls. Yes, dear? You alright?
It's one of those moments where I realize how different I've become.
Here's hoping the story isn't about a forest. There's a lot of bushes in there.
hard wood too.
You know what? At this point, fair.
It's
But
a
no,
hard
yes,
road,
I've
hard luck.
If you don't pull out, you could just say, "Oh, thank goodness nothing happened." Knock on wood. Anyway.
Hi, Miss Hope.
Hi, Hope. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you've broken her. Cue the unbound, more like cue the break.
You know what? You didn't hear anything, so don't worry about it.
Hello, Miss Hope.
Are you gonna be okay,
I
Miss
come
Q?
with an offering.
I'll
A
be
singular
fine,
daisy.
darling.
I think it was a good idea for me to come here tonight. That's for sure.
You okay, Miss Q?
You honor me with such a position, dear. Thank you.
Put that under list of things I can tell people later.
Fall in. Fine, she didn't fall in.
Fall into what?
The well?
The Q
The
hole.
Q hole?
What? There's always a well in the middle of a
Fall
forest.
into the Q hole.
I mean, I could fall into the Alice hole. No, not lift this form. I need a different form. I was about to abbreviate it, but then that would be oh so bad if I said the abbreviation.
No, fair.
A-hole?
Or the F hole. Either way, it's bad. Because Alice
F hole.
Fujigawa. Yeah. And the Fujikawa hole.
I might call it a night. My brain can't take enough of this. I might
What
go
about an eye
meditate.
hole?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get the eye?
Honestly, I came here to get my mind off of things, and I think I succeeded. All in all.
That gives me that implies that Nikolai or sorry,
Hmm.
Nicole can come out of it, and I don't want that. I don't want Nicole in my hole.
Why?
Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah?
Considering I know that Nicole
boop.
formerly lusted for such holes,
Ah, for fuck's sake, get your hand out of my
they
face.
Might,
What is that?
they might. Golem.
Golem.
Oh, that's
Exit. I simply could not resist the slumber of the arena. Greetings, individuals. I do hope that you are finding your feet firm in the soil this day.
Same to you.
Thought the only, golems were the keepers in Crystal Joe.
You
These.
missed a lot. We also have a
these men come
counselor.
from outside.
there's a counselor now.
Didn't know that.
I do
Oh,
not believe we have met.
Akura Klausel.
I am Latum. I am an earth elemental residing here. And we have now been acquainted.
Very true. Huh.
The spell short-lived, unfortunately. I was prone to slumbering off. No matter.
Oh god, they're having a magical girl off.
Folks be as you were.
Mm-hmm.
The rest over here.
Doesn't Q have a banishment spell?
No, my gotcha currencies. No.
Joke's on both of you. You don't have a magic broom.
Their staff is their broom, sis.
Yeah, but it's not specifically a broom.
Yeah, well, the joke's on you. I could just float. Oh, well. Whee! Yeah, I could just float. I know levitate. Fuck you. I don't need a broom.
I need to get my mind out of the gutter. I need.
No, don't, please, don't. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm sorry. I just saw Miss Q take her stick and just ram it between her legs, and my brain went, okay.
That's the sheath.
Oh,
That
that's
was
the
just a normal
sheath?
broom
Okay,
doing
got
normal
it.
broom things.
I have a terrible influence.
No, if anything, I'm.
A solid rod.
You're not making this any better.
Weird question, Akura. Can you swim?
Right now, no.
Wait, what do you mean right now?
She touches your leg and it starts to freeze over.
Okay.
I can't touch water because it'll freeze around me.
Yeah. You can't swim if it's slowly turning into a glacier.
I can't swim through a slushy.
But you can walk on water technically now, though, right?
Just because it's hard for me to swim does not mean it's easy to walk on. For me to be able to walk on ice, on water, I would need to sit there for a good 10 minutes to let it freeze over and solidify. If I just try and step on water, I'm falling through.
Yeah, you gotta realize that being able to walk on a solid sheet of ice
Ow.
is because the entire thing is the solid sheet. If you just have like a single spot and you step on that spot, it's just you're just gonna push it down into the water.
See, this is the reason right here why I've asked on several occasions where she gets her ignorance from. Because I want to know where, and I want a piece. Because I want to be ignorant.
Like, actually?
It would help with my mental state at times, yes.
I mean, that
I
can
can
be
give you-
arranged.
That works.
Say what now? I didn't even hear what you said. She was in my face.
That can be arranged. I said that can be arranged, and pulled out my staff like this.
Please don't hit me over the top side of my head, I beg of you.
So not the top side of the head, then? Because Q and I had the same exact
Alice,
idea.
I don't want your rod touching her.
I don't think I want any rod from you touching me. That just sounds like a bad Tuesday.
Here are your options,
Well,
sis.
it's Monday.
You can either A, stay around me for like a good 2 months and hopefully you pick up on my actions and copy them, or 2, have Q copy my mentality and it goes into your brain.
I don't think I want any part of Cora's brain, mine going into mine.
Stop.
The hell's the cherub?
Sassy little bugger. Look at this sassy little fucker.
What?
Well,
I
Oh,
like him.
it's like T-posing as it slowly floats down on top of Cora.
I want to keep it.
you say. You know what? This is what I'm talking about. Right here, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm
This is how
keeping
she
it.
ended up with the Nagakuga as a pet.
That's not a Nargikuga, that's a Zenogre. That is a big dog.
They mean Ayumi.
That is not a Nargacuga, that is a baby. That is a baby with sharp talons and wings.
I mean, if you want, if you want Ayumi, you can say that you and Cynthia had your first child
Hell no.
together.
You take care of her better than I ever fucking would. I already told you I'm not becoming a parent. Done deal. I'm no, never gonna happen.
You wouldn't even try babysitting?
No, I'm terrible with kids.
Not even for money?
What are you doing?
I want to point out something.
What?
They call me the
What does this mean?
Twilight Mommy.
I think they want you, so here you go.
All right, I guess
See,
I
you're a good
have
mother.
this. Shut the fuck up. I have received the equivalent of a Heaven's Reach puppy. So,
Just beware if it's lightning. That's all I'm gonna say.
please don't shock me. I'm saying that nicely because I am very weak right now.
That was you saying that.
It doesn't shock you, it shoots you with lightning. Because it's done that to me.
That's the
all
same
times.
thing!
But it has more
There
impact
was
to
actually
it. There's a
something that I said at
difference.
one oh, hello.
Hi. Oh, what is happening? Ah! What just happened?
It just gave you the biggest kiss in the world and then flew right off.
Also, I don't know if you know this, sis, but the lichens clean the teacups here sometimes.
No, they don't.
I was told
They
that
do
by
not.
Jim Bin, though.
That's because, okay, Jin Bin may have let them do such a thing. Because Jin Bin isn't the brightest of individuals.
Oh,
I hope he's doing
Your child's about to jump.
what?
Your child's about to jump.
It's not my child. Ugh. Hi.
They're doing a part 2.
Part 2 electric
You are
boogaloo?
very cute. I can't deny, but gives you back to core.
I wonder what will happen with Athena.
This is why I keep trying to tell Cynthia I don't want to keep the Seregios because I suck with pets. So I don't want a child because I suck with anything I have to take care of.
Just hire a babysitter.
Then what's the point of having it?
Saying that it's
Having a
yours and...
child?
Yeah, example. Here you go.
No, not again. Ah, son of a bitch.
I'm telling you, it's not that hard.
Little sardine. You want a little sardine? Here you go, have a sardine. Open your mouth. Oh. There you go.
Right. My question still stands. Are you saying what's the point of having a child?
It's not that I know why people have children. It's just me personally, I don't want one.
Very well then, Miss Hope.
Hmm? Can't see him over here.
She's saying that she's going to go home for now. And that she's going
Take
Oh.
care of yourself, Hope.
Have a good rest,
I'll be
Hope.
seeing you around. You should control your child better.
It's not my child. Fucking quit.
Alright, here you go.
do you mean, here you go?
Sounding like Annabelle.
Here you
over
go.
there.
I hand you an envelope.
What about
Fucking what now?
It's an envelope. It's an
Oh.
envelope. Take the envelope. If you-
My mother
You
always
need
told me
what's
never to
inside for
accept
later.
random items from eldritch beings. Too bad I don't fucking
Well,
listen.
heavens.
She opens the
Is-
envelope.
If you're here's the thing, you're in Heaven's Reach. If we explode, we'll just go to the front of the entrance or something like that.
If you do gib, you'll just appear at the gate. Now, within it
Those are
is
adoption papers. Oh my God, the cops.
they're not adoption papers. Now, inside, however, you
Fuck
will find
that.
all expenses paid, parental counseling.
Thank you for your assistance.
You know what? You know what I say to that? Closes the envelope, freezes it, brittle, into the wind.
Wow.
You know, you could have given that to somebody who needed parental counseling.
Yeah.
It's just
Hello.
wasted money.
You believe me? You're doing well enough as it is. Ayumi's still alive, you're still kicking, and you're not going insane. Something is happening that's going right. If
One
anything,
of those is wrong.
if anything,
One of those is.
number 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure of anything. I'm making assumptions based on what I'm seeing. And besides, Jesus Christ. And besides, even if I am wrong, you're both still alive and you're both still together. So something must be going right. If not everything.
Sis. I'm gonna tell you this from one sister to another. As a parent, I try to ignore being a parent because Ayumi is crazy sometimes.
Oh, sometimes, man, that's... I never would have guessed in a million years. Never in my life.
I could just drop Ayumi in your room and leave her for a week
Alright, you
for
know what,
you.
you're
And,
precious enough.
You
I
do
feel like
realize
you'll
she's
like
gonna
that
come
kind of
back to
idea.
you. It doesn't matter where you put her, she's going to find her way back to you at some point. And besides, I know you wouldn't
Not
abandon
unless I store a
Ayumi.
bunch of jellies in your room. Who said I was abandoning her?
Tuna.
What
Yours
can I
for the
get
bluefin
you
tuna.
to babysit Ayumi?
Alright, here you go.
That's a big fish.
That is a 36
So?
pound bluefish tuna. Bluefin.
Realistically, cooking it, got it. Realistically, I'd still watch over Ayumi free of charge. It's just I don't want to keep her.
I didn't say you were gonna keep her. Just watch her.
That's what I just said. I'll watch her free of charge. Because I love Ayumi.
Okay, cool. You can keep her for like 2 to 3 weeks, right? Is that possible?
So you're telling me I have to look over Ayumi for 2 or 3 weeks after everything that's happened, plus me trying to recuperate, plus me trying to figure out how to get a soul back, plus on top of that, all the shit that we're still trying to deal with in Vice Logia. And you want me to babysit Ayumi?
That about sums it up. Yes.
You even give a shit about my mental health at this point?
I do, but I know you can take care of yourself. Unlike me, I have to punch something to take care of myself, or punch myself to take care of myself, or get hit by something to take care of my.
I'm not looking up.
I shouldn't, anyways.
You have both have fiancés, actually.
Listen, Q's pretty.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying I'm not going to look up her skirt.
Thought they were wearing shorts.
I don't know. I see a skirt and assume for the worst.
Oh, you're right. It is a skirt. Yeah, I should look up. Anyways.
Besides, it's Q. I haven't... well, I've known you for a while, but I don't know you well enough to just look up your skirt.
I love how that
What is that?
squishes the thighs.
What do you
It's
mean?
really nice.
What does that mean?
I mean that you're not wrong.
Oh, okay.
However, if you ever wish to get to know me better, I'm not against it.
What the fuck is happening?
Hi. Come here.
To be completely honest with you, darling, as Twilland, we do not have the sense of monogamy.
It doesn't matter if you have a sense of anything. That's just not... No. I know... Well, I didn't know you didn't have monogamy, but that even now proves more of the point of me making
We don't have a sense of... Well, we don't have a sense of monogamy, and we look at carnal acts, as I will call them, as simply a form of entertainment, because that's not how we reproduce.
Then why do you have tits?
I feel like that is a very rude, indecisive question.
It's not, because if they don't breed normally, they have no reason... hi. Ow, ow, ow! It's a normal question! Ow! Quit! It's a normal question because they can't they don't reproduce normally, therefore there's no need for breasts because that's that's what they're there for. Is to give milk to offspring. It's
To answer your question...
I'm literally arguing with... Go on.
It's because I'm a shapeshifter, darling. Second reason.
So you find big tits enjoyable.
Thus, this is actually a physical form.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Technically, the form that I prefer to take on is not this one at all. Unfortunately, the form that I would prefer to take on is encased in crystal.
Can't you just shape yourself into that form, or... You did say you're a shapeshifter.
Well...
I am a shapeshifter. However, I am currently cursed to be a cat girl.
Yes. It's through external forces
There's
that there's a loophole.
Yes. Thanks to the powers granted to me by my shard bearers, I have been able to free myself from a certain amount of that actual cursed form. But there's only so far I can mold myself.
What are you doing?
Mold yourself.
What did you say?
Polymorph.
Did you try to cast it on me just now? Reflect.
Do 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 do. Dear God, the fucking sun in my eyes.
I am the sun.
That's
I
not
am
the
just
sun.
as bright
Q's
as you.
crown is the sun. Oh, there she goes.
She ran away because she realized.
Good job, little buddy.
A large, what looks to be a squeaky hammer appears in her hand.
You said emerge, and Q immediately popped out.
It shocked me.
Wait, does that mean Q's a familiar?
If Q was a familiar, then who would be the summoner?
And you did this to me. Normally that works.
God mode. I don't have collision physics, darling.
Wait, what?
I can't have a collision error.
They are fused into one.
This is really disturbing.
I would advocate for that, Q, but do be careful. That is a big stick, and we are in firing range.
Arcane intelligence!
Does that make them smarter?
Oh, it makes them bigger.
Ah.
Damn.
Huh.
Good job.
Why do you get... You know what? Right. Ignorance.
Anyways, the point that I was going to do before shenanigans was I'm going to drop all of the power that I have to shapeshift myself.
Do 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 do.
I've seen you in this one, yeah.
This is what I actually look like beneath everything.
catnip.
Wait, what just happened? Wait, if I heard that right, last time Q got catnap, it's not gonna start raining crabs again, is it?
Don't
You mean don't?
jinx it, sis. Give me a quick second. There we go. Just had to be sure.
You're a fun guy. I gave you a bluefin tuna.
Purify blood. Anyways,
You okay, Miss Q?
I'm fine. It took a lot of personal control.
Random question, Miss Q.
Wait, hold
Well, yes,
on.
this is what I truly look like. This
It-
is my true form, as it were.
Hold
Well,
that
not
thought.
true form, because if I revealed my true form, you'd be going insane. So
Hold that thought. If you
Shut the
just
fuck up,
licked
Alice.
their face, and they had catnip on their face,
yes, they just look the catnip.
you just ingested catnip. Oh. You know what? I know they're not a cat, but it's like the closest thing I can. Well, no, actually, a dog matches more. Also, I can't see your true form. You're behind me. Oh, it's that one. Okay.
As a woman eclipses this moon. Oh, woman. There's one thing that I am fearful of, and it is
You should get smacked with tail.
Oh god, it's like Mikuru all over again. Oh, stop.
Hopefully they're not part. Yeah. Hopefully they're not part husky, because that shit would just get stuck everywhere.
Q, quick question.
Quick answer.
If anyone wanted to go see Corvus, they would have to ask a champion or you or David, correct?
So a champion or me? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Mainly reason I ask is I haven't talked to, I guess, Corvus in a while, so I might do that this week when I get the chance, if you're here.
You were saying? Sorry, I had things going on.
I was
in my
about to
head.
say, great conversation.
I was saying, I might ask you to see if I could go talk to Corvus sometime this week when you're free and you're here and everything.
Of course. All you gotta do is let me know.
Hmm.
But yes, I don't have thumbs. This was part of a deal that I made in order to be freed from the crystal, at least the consciousness. The person who held me captive, I said, at least let my consciousness out and you get to choose what you put it in. So they made me a cat girl maid.
Fitting.
Then I made another deal with them for their assistance, and this is the second part. I think if I made a third deal with them, I probably would have just been a cat. Like a normal ass fucking cat.
Fair.
Hmm?
Darling,
yes.
while I appreciate your beauteous form, being so close to me is not, friendly to the gods.
Ah.
Fair.
Not only that, but they couldn't see your face.
I could not.
Reflect.
You just got sent flying.
Anyways, it's getting late. I'm probably going to go meditate then head to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that like 30 minutes
You've
ago.
been a
But-
worthy adversary, like it.
But
But
one
just
thing I
dabbed.
can
I'm
do.
done.
Mm-hmm.
If I focus enough. I can emulate my true form that is sealed in crystal. It's been quite some time since I've shifted into this.
Oh. Okay.
I still don't ever get why your sleeves are longer than your arms. That's gotta be inconvenient.
Comfy.
How do they...
To be fair, it was simply a design of many of the clothes of our race. It's just our fashion.
God, that still seems just
It also
extremely...
didn't help that many of us had long, lanky arms and very short, stubby legs.
Huh.
I'm probably gonna go meditate in the cave near the dojo.
Of course, darling. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Now,
You as well.
I too most likely will be taking. Oh, goodness gracious. Whew. I believe I will be taking a cat nap.
Take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. I will. Believe me, I'm going to be exploring for a bit. Because I'm not staying on the Azure Wings for more than a night at a time. I'm going back to sleep.
Feel free to enjoy yourself as much as you wish.
Mm-hmm. I
could
plan
take
on
you
it.
to Taiga's warehouse sometime if you want me to.
It would be nice to see Kaiga again, not gonna lie.
Poor darling is currently dealing with some things.
Oh no, did he lose his body again?
No. He's working some things out in his head. Is more what I'm saying. Like he's needing some space right now.
Oh, okay. Got it.
He should be back around here eventually. It's just that right now he's needing some time to breathe, and because him and some friends ended up getting into a spat, and it didn't really do very well for his mental state, so he decided to come here, and we took him to a place where he could meditate.
Mm-hmm. Alright then.
Anyways,
I'm probably gonna name
you
this
both
Lycan
have a
every time I come
wonderful
here.
evening.
You too, Miss Q.
I'll name you. Sis, give me a good name for this Lycan.
Looks like a Joe to me.
But we already have Crystal Gel.
Oh, that's right. Joe Jr.
I don't know if they like that or not. I can't tell.
Neither can I.
I
No?
think they don't-
Okay.
Okay. How about
Adam Smasher. Here we go.
Adam Smasher it is. Alrighty, I'm heading to the cave to go meditate before leaving. Well, not leaving, sleeping, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably just
Maybe
gonna
I
head
should
out.
meditate up there, actually. The meeting hall.
Could. Oh,
It's a lot more peaceful up there.
I mean, you could.
You know what? I will do that instead, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And before I leave, nice seeing you, sis.
Good seeing you too.
If you need anything while you're here, let me know, or yell at Miss Q to come wake me up if I'm not awake.
I'm not asking Q to wake you up if you're not awake. And besides, I'm gonna try and do a few things on my own for a change.
I guess while you're here,